Penguin, a word that when you hear it, you can't help but imagine an Arctic paradise filled with waddling birds and soft snow. Fortunately for the penguin, most of the attention they receive from the outside world is in children's movies and games. Contrary to the beliefs of some, penguins don't sing or dance. They also don't do whatever it is you do in games like Club Penguin. Some fun facts that are true about the penguin. They can swim at speeds of up to 20 miles an hour. Penguins in prehistoric times grew to the size of humans, and April 25th is World Penguin Day, so look forward to that. Some background info on the penguin. It's an order of 18 species of flightless birds, and they all live around the southern hemisphere of the world. And the penguin really is a fascinating animal, and that's why I'd like to teach you guys about them today. The first penguins were descendants of the earliest birds found on Earth, and they evolved around 60 million years ago. They were a lot more diverse back then, and they estimate that there are about 40 additional species then than there are now. They also inhabited areas all over the world instead of just the southern hemisphere. It's believed that originally they were able to fly, but according to an article written by Megan Gannon, they kind of evolved past using wings, and they just kind of used them as flippers so they could catch food better. The modern penguin has a very interesting life. Larger breeds of penguins, like the emperor penguin, they live in colder climates and they live in colonies for warmth and protection, and they live mostly off krill and shrimp. And the smaller breeds of penguins live in slightly warmer or temperate climates, and they are the ones that eat just fish all the time. One breed of penguin, the Galapagos penguin, they live right at the equator. Penguins spend most of their time in the water, just swimming around and catching food. They're also very social animals, and they communicate using a lot of different sounds and lots of body language. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about this next part, but when a girl penguin and a guy penguin love each other very much, and they do because they mate for life, they settle down and have a little baby penguin. Like I said, I'm not going to go into detail. But first, the male has to woo the female with the display. And according to the Encyclopedia Britannica, they do things like just romantic things like building a nest or swinging his head around or growling. Once the baby is born, the mother goes off to hunt for food all the time, and the dad is kind of a stay-at-home dad. He just sticks around and protects the little penguin. So I hope so far you guys are really excited about penguins, and you might want to get one as a pet. I know I do. And as much as I'd love to, there are a lot of pros and cons. First of all, it's illegal if you don't have a permit from the USDA. The rules differ a little bit state to state, but most states, like Rhode Island, where I'm from, they have rules about owning exotic pets in their general laws. If you are able to get a permit, it takes a lot of time and money. An artificial habitat for one, it's a few $1,000s. And then there's food, and since they eat a lot of seafood, seafood isn't really cheap. It'd be about a few $100s of seafood every day. That's because penguins are group animals, and you would have to buy them in like around 10. And one penguin costs anywhere between $500 and $1,000. So after you drop about $10,000 on your actual penguins, you gotta get all the food and stuff. But if that didn't set you back at all, here come the pros. Penguins are adorable, as you can see by the picture, and you can get them sweaters and nice clothing, just show them off. And guys, they're chick magnets. Better than dogs. In conclusion, the penguin is an incredible animal with a unique lifestyle and history, and if you have $1 million laying around, you should buy one. Maybe a Lamborghini too. Thank you.